Hi, my name is Donna Petrie. I'm the Manager of Economic Development for the City of Langford, and today I'm here to present to you our AM Langford Marketing Recovery Campaign. So at the beginning of the pandemic, the City of Langford definitely took a very hands-on approach with supporting our businesses and our residents. And there are many parts of that I can get into, but today I'm going to focus on our recovery marketing campaign. And we knew as we started to see restrictions opening up a little bit for our businesses, we knew that Langford would have to take a leading role in supporting those businesses and to really promote our business community. And we really wanted to do something that was a little bit deeper than a shop local campaign. We recognize that there's a lot of fantastic shop local campaigns out there, but we really wanted to add a deeply personal connection to our campaign. So all residents, all business owners, and all workers that are in Langford felt more connected than ever before. And that's how I Am Langford. That's how we came up with I Am Langford. So it really spoke to the deep-rooted passion that we have here in Langford, the entrepreneurship, and it's all about that community pride, and it really speaks to the resilience and that inherent strength that Langford has and our residents have. And we thought that the campaign was fun, it was catchy, and it's something that everybody could be proud of and be part of. So we all know that we're living in unprecedented times, and like I said before, we really wanted to connect our community more than ever before and really leverage our strengths and really support each other. And again, with the I Am Langford, we really wanted to support and promote how resilient our community is and really promote a really strong storytelling campaign and really get down to the deep roots of Langford as a community and as a business community. So people felt really connected to those businesses. And our campaign had different aspects to it. And so we had storytelling was the #1 priority, and we really wanted to give more information about our businesses, more than just please shop here. We wanted to explain and dig down and really reveal and showcase some of our really exciting stories that we have from our local entrepreneurs in Langford. So it had a storytelling aspect, it had a visual identity. You'll notice through my slides that I'll show you today, is that we wanted something really vibrant and something really eye-catching, that if you're traveling through Langford, whether you live here or work here or you're not from Langford, you notice that there was a really connected purpose and a campaign happening with our city. And so the visual identity part of it was really important. We created a microsite, which is iamlangford.com, which was really quickly pulled together, which was the host of all of those stories. All of those different marketing tools and pieces that our business community could leverage and use at no cost. And it was also a way of capturing all of the media and storytelling that was being done through traditional media outlets like radio and TV, but also through our work through our Langford Instagram page. We had lots of fun with it. We got mayor and council involved. We had some great contesting, which I'll show you in a few minutes here. And one of my favorite parts of this was we repurposed our visitor information van, which was supposed to launch June last year. And of course, we couldn't do that. So we repurposed this to our Langford Acts of Kindness van. Going to go through, I have so many slides, I'm just going to get through some of these things here. So of course the campaign was done in phases. We started with the microsite. We had a photographer go around and a writer go around and interview and photograph some of our unique businesses here in Langford. And at the same time, we were starting to put together This is Langford, which was the tourism side of our marketing campaign, because we saw that people were ready to start traveling, at least within the province, and it was allowed at that point. So we were starting a campaign to remind people when travel is allowed again that Langford is here. And it was like a wish you were here campaign. And we were using the hashtag and the URL, This is Langford. So again, all the messaging was around showing support for our local businesses. We are strong, we are proud, we are resilient. And all these colors that you see in the slide deck here today are all the colors of this campaign. Again, we wanted something really vibrant, really fun. We were all coming out of a super challenging time, and this all led into the importance of that visual identity and a really fun and vibrant way to celebrate our community and show that we were really connected and all working together, and that businesses had each other's back, but mayor and council, the elected officials, they also had our residents back and our businesses. And that was really, we had great response from our business community, and we were even calling residents on the phone to check in on them, which is really different to do. But we thought it was really important that we weren't just working with businesses, but that we were reaching out to residents as well. So these are just some visual examples. This is a copy of a double-page spread that we ran in Douglas Magazine. And again, all of the people featured in all of the graphics you're going to see today are all local business owners. We never use stock photography. We really like to celebrate and tell the story of our local business community, because then you may recognize that person as you're walking down Goldstream Avenue, and you start to create that stronger, deeper bond with the business community. And you may never go to a barber shop, but you'll know his story, and you know how long he's been there for and why he opened. So again, it's just digging down a little bit deeper and really, really connecting community. When we rolled out the AM Langford campaign, before it went live, we provided all of the businesses in Langford, all of the brick and mortar businesses. We have many home-based businesses as well. We didn't have time to go to them as well, but all of our brick and mortar businesses were provided with a bag, and in the bag it had a series of tools that they could use to really leverage this marketing campaign. We recognize that businesses are already busy figuring out how to reopen, how to make their businesses safe. They did not have time to create a marketing campaign, deal with advertising. So we did all of that work for them and gave them all of the tools. So in that bag, it had this flat sheet that you see here today, which introduced the program, and it was something they could read at their own time. It listed the tools that are available to them at no charge and how they could leverage the campaign on a small way or really get involved and actually use all of these graphics, and they could apply these graphics to their existing branding to show brand alignment with our campaign with very little work on their part. And we were also willing to do that work for them as well. And also in the bag, we had huge AM Langford decals. They were like, I think about 8 or 10 inches in diameter, and they were provided for free as well. And even now today, they're all around Langford. You see them on every door of every business. And again, as you drive through Langford, you see that there's this really concentrated effort to work together to support each other. So the door decal was in there. We gave each business about 30 or 40 AM Langford buttons that they could wear, their staff could wear, or they could give out to customers as a thank you for supporting their business. They also had point of sale posters. And again, all of the graphics were available for download on the AM Langford website. This was a series of postcards that we produced that businesses also gave out for free, that their customers could write notes home to people that they were missing. Maybe it was somebody that lives in Florida that was supposed to come to Langford for a wedding last summer and they weren't able to. So this was just another fun thing of kind of going back to the basics of writing a letter and letting somebody know that you're thinking of them. And it was something our businesses could give their customers at no charge. And we also gave them out at our local hotels and tourism businesses, and they were so well received. These are just copies of some digital billboards that we ran. We have digital billboard signs throughout the city that we get to use at no charge. So these were rolled out through there. We had all of downtown, we had banners installed, again, really vibrant, really bright. It brought everything, it connected all of the pieces of the campaign together. And again, it really uplifted people, and it brought this sense of joy and a little bit of relief. And it was just so neat to see these throughout the city. On the left here, you see the AM Langford van. That's our mobile visitor information center that we repurposed. And inside, it's all retrofitted for when we're allowed to start greeting visitors to Langford again. as a mobile information center. But we use this for now to travel around the community with a staff member. It was usually me and either the mayor, Mayor Young, or one of our other elected officials, one of our council members. And what we would do, we would drive around in the community with this van, pick a business, jump out, obviously wearing masks and physical distance, and we would go into a business and we would pay for somebody's purchase. Oh, sorry, I had my timer on. And it was so neat. People were blown away. They couldn't believe that, you know, the mayor of Langford was there paying for their haircut or buying a child a pair of shoes or buying a coffee. And the really neat thing about this particular part of the program, it was all funded through local developers that donated money to pay for all of those acts of kindness. So that was the Langford Acts of Kindness van, and that went on for 2 or 3 months. So that was really great. And on the right here, you see the back of the BC Transit bus that we wrapped as well. A banner that went across Goldstream Avenue. These are just images of some of our local businesses that had their decal in the window. We made shirts for businesses to purchase at cost, and they were worn by staff as we were going out and delivering all of these tools. These were the buttons that we had made that we gave out to residents, businesses, council members, gave them out, and just a fun way of adding a little joy. We had these temporary tattoos made. These are stock pictures, but we had these temporary tattoos made that we were giving out at our lakes and beaches and trails throughout the summer. And primarily our bylaw department used these to reward good behavior. Obviously, we were all learning about all the new rules and expectations. And as we saw people really going out of their way to support our efforts and the province's requirements, we were handing these out along with stickers as well, which is just another fun little thing to surprise people with. The microsite, I won't go into too much detail, but it's still live if you want to check it out at amlangford.com. It lists all of our businesses in Langford with full directory. We built this all for them, so they didn't need to. Every business has their own profile that we uploaded for them with images, information on their COVID protocols, so customers knew what to expect when they got to their business. And just some social media ads, again, everything aligned. And then I've just included here some of the stories of us sharing how people really embrace the I Am Langford campaign, to dogs wearing the buttons on their collars. On the far left is one of our members of council, Lillian Schbach, who was going out doing deliveries of the little toolkits for businesses. And again, there was just so much pickup for this program. Our businesses really embraced it. It made them feel so supported, and I really feel like it gave them a lift. So they knew they weren't in this alone. We had their back. All businesses were going through something together, but we were all doing our best to make the most out of something that was something none of us could have ever planned for. And I won't go into more details of the This is Langford campaign, but that is still live as well. And the I Am Langford campaign and the This is Langford campaign is something that will continue to evolve as hopefully restrictions open up again in the next couple of months. So this is a campaign that will have a long shelf life. It will just be adapted, and is definitely something other communities could use and make it unique to their own community. And just finally, in September, we launched a second phase of the campaign, which was a 3-month Taste of Langford campaign, which tied into I Am Langford. And it was just in the fall to give a boost primarily to our restaurants, because it was a really challenging time for them. We were really encouraging people to order direct and pick up direct, because we know that that sees the most value direct to the community and to the business. And it was just something extra that we could do really quickly to keep the I Am Langford campaign going and to really give a little bit of a boost in the fall to our restaurant businesses as they saw new lockdowns happening for them again. And again, really well received. And other types of businesses did get involved as well. And once again, we provided all the point of sale materials, all of the marketing materials. All they needed to do was let us know what their offer was. We loaded it to the website and provided them with all of the posters and everything that they needed to promote the special that they were running at the time. So overall, it was a really great campaign. Of course, you always learn as you go, but we were really happy with it, and our businesses were really happy with it as well. So that's everything I have to share today, and thank you very much.